Want or be wanted. Every special relationship is a war disguised as romance. One side says, I want. The other says, I want to be wanted. And in that instant, love is no longer love. It becomes barter. The holy instant collapses and the ego takes the microphone. Wanting is hunger dressed up as affection. To want something is to believe it's missing. To want someone is to declare lack. But to want to be wanted is worse. It's the plea of the unworthy self begging the mirror for evidence that it exists. The ego writes both roles in the same script. One plays the desirer, the other the desired, and both are bound by the same lie, that completion can be found in form. The won't comes next. Because the moment the desired feels the weight of the wanting, it resists. It fears being possessed, defined, devoured by another's hunger. So the pendulum swings. Want, resist, chase, retreat. Each side tries to control the story, to be the one who doesn't need, the one with power. But what is power in a dream of loss except the privilege to suffer first or last? In A Course in Miracles it says, the ego always speaks first. And what does it say? It says, you are not enough. That single whisper seeds both want and the desire to be wanted. It splits the mind, assigns parts, and watches the drama unfold. Love, which knows nothing of parts, can't survive in that theatre. It stands at the door, unseen, waiting for invitation, not to fix the characters, but to dissolve the stage. The special relationship promises salvation through another. If they choose me, I'll be safe. If they want me, I must be real. Yet every I want is a confession I don't believe I already have. Every want me says, I've forgotten who I am. The mind bargains for scraps while the banquet of heaven sits untouched within. That's why the chase feels intoxicating. It mimics the movement toward God but keeps the goal impossible. Wanting becomes a religion of pursuit. Being wanted becomes its sacrament. And both worship the same idol, lack. The ego prays to this idol with every unmet need, every flirtation, every heartbreak, and calls it love. True love is not found in wanting or being wanted. It's found in the stillness beyond both. It's the quiet recognition that nothing is missing and nothing needs to be proven. It's the end of seeking because the seeker has vanished. Love doesn't want, it is. When that recognition dawns, the war ends. There's no battlefield, no chase, no bargain. The mind no longer says, I want or I want to be wanted. It simply rests in the awareness, I am. That's the undoing of the special relationship. It's not a breakup in form, it's a correction in perception. The hunger dissolves, and the need to be seen is replaced by the joy of seeing truly. Because when the light returns to the mind that thought it was separate, it realizes it was never unloved. It was only dreaming of desire. And in that awakening, both won't and wanted disappear. Only love remains, wanting nothing because it lacks nothing. Submitted for your approval. A man and a woman, or perhaps two mirrors pretending to be faces, caught in the oldest tug-of-war ever dreamed. On one end, the hand that wants. On the other, the heart that won't. Each believes the other holds the prize, never suspecting that both are prisoners of the same invisible jailer, the idea of lack. They call it love. They call it chemistry. But in the quiet corridors of the mind, it's just another skirmish in the war of separation. Because in the end, every I want you and every I won't need you are lines in the same unwritten play, a play performed nightly in a theatre called the world. And when the curtain falls, when the stage dissolves, what remains is not the chase, not the winning, not the wanting. What remains is love itself, patient, still, untouched by all the noise of need. You've just left the battlefield of desire and entered a small, peculiar peace known only as the Twilight Zone.